All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. I appreciate you being here. Say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's get started. Guys, I am just so thankful for each and every one of you out there that views this channel and all the friendship and the kindness that I get, and this is one of those occasions. This knife, as well as two others, comes by way of Andrew Haubert. Andrew is a loyal viewer, just really a good guy, and he just said, hey, here's a list of my knives. Would you like to see any? And I'm like, yeah. Guy has a heck of a collection, a budding collection. He is really getting into it and really getting some great stuff, and this is the first time I've gotten my hands on a Spyderco Kapara made by Alistair Phillips. There's a Phillips right there. And just a knife I've always been intrigued by, but never really gotten my hands on it. Excuse me, choking to death. Shouldn't be eating candy while doing a review. Hold on, have a second. Hey, water helps. There we go. So Andrew was just very kind to send this out, and I'm very thankful, guys, for that. So let's get into it now. For those of you that have seen me on my lives since I got this knife in or saw the unboxing, this thing is a cutter. It's so super thin and slicey. We'll get into the specs in a minute. This is the original factory edge. This is the 20 CV Kapara that was a DLT exclusive. Now, they're no longer available. They do still have the S30V with the black G10 handles on, where's that? Carbon fiber. That's carbon fiber for $203 on DLT and pretty much anywhere. But I'm just referencing DLT today because this is the exclusive. They don't have the gray 20 CV version available. Guys, I gotta bet as good of a knife as this is and as well as it's been received in the community, there'll be another exclusive of this. But yeah, I mean, this one is a slicing beast. I mean, it is unbelievable. Andrew hasn't touched up the edge, and it just mows through boxes, cardboard paper, whatever you want it to mow through, it does it. Like I said, the carbon fiber version with S30V is right at $200, $203 on DLT. So there you go. Let's talk about the normal stuff we talk about, guys. Look at the satin finish on this blade, and look at this crazy, awesome blade shape. You have your normal thumb ramp here, but you can also get out here for close-up cuts or for draw cuts. I love it. I love the Spidey hole. I love the shape of this blade. It is really awesome, guys. Just dig that blade shape. I call it a drop point, but it almost has a little bit of a sheep's foot element to it. But I'm going to call it a drop point just because I want to. And there you go. As far as billboarding, we have the Spyderco logo here, Spyderco CPM 20 CV there, Taichung, this one is made in Taichung, Taiwan, and then the Alistair Phillips logo there. And just look at the finish and look at that blade, guys. Just beautiful. Now, the G10 is a gray G10. Wow, I just said that. And it has this really cool looking pivot on both sides. I dig that. Recessed screws. It does have a loop over deep carry with a little bit sticking out. Loop over deep carry wire pocket clip, which you guys know is my absolute favorite. And then a red G10 backspacer. Red because this was originally called the Redback. Alistair Phillips made a version of this called the Redback. Spyderco made their own version and called it the Kapara. Love, as you guys know, contoured G10. Look how well contoured that is and rolled off on the edges. No hot spots, no issues, no edges to worry about. I will say this, and you guys that saw my Shaman review know, I just wish there was a little texture on this G10. You guys know I'm a huge fan of my PM2, and there it goes. Every time I use this PM2 on camera, it changes the color temperature of my camera. Crazy. But I love that texture, guys. I know some people don't because they call it a pocket shredder. I haven't had that issue. So if you look at this one, very, very slick. Now, you can hear that. I mean, you definitely get a good grip on it. And for the most part, in a normal grip, either choked up, which, by the way, 50-50 choil for the win. And just great backed up grip, great forward grip. And in those grips, you're not going to lose it. Now, so why am I bringing it up? So for me, as a person that loves to middle finger flick, this is a thin handle in this area. So when I thumb open it, which it does very well, I don't have any problems with it. But when I go to middle finger flick, my hand is slipping around. If it wasn't for the clip, I wouldn't get a really good, see, I can't get a great grip on this. Now, I can middle finger flick this knife, I hope. There we go. But I don't get a really good grip on it. And that's my only complaint about the knife. Literally the only one, because, man, look at that action, guys. Look at it drop. Just wonderful. It does have the compression lock. You could put one of those CMEs from OCD, for EDC on it if you wanted to. But again, great action, no problems whatsoever. I just wish it had a little bit of traction on that G10. Everything else, so well done, as you would expect it to be. Really, really dig this knife. Now, for size comparison, I am going to put it out here with my PM2. And as you can see, because that handle dips, it may be a little bit longer, but not much. Blade-wise, it's about the same. And overall, they're pretty close. Pretty close. I think it might be slightly different. And guys, tell me never to eat candy again while doing a review. But anyway, it's gone now. We're good. So let's go over the specs. I know you guys didn't need that info. It's okay. It is 8.27 inches long, which anything right around 8 inches is my favorite size of an EDC knife. I love a 3.5-inch blade, and this one is 3.58. The closed length is 4.69. Plenty of room on that handle. I showed you in the backed up grip. You still have quite a bit sticking out. In the choked up grip, you have plenty of room. Love it, love it, love it. My favorite size of knife. I'm going to get the PM2 out of here so the color changes back. There we go. It is right or left, so ambidextrous on the pocket clip. The blade steel on this one is 20 CV. The blade thickness is 0.11 of an inch. So guys, that thing is 3 millimeters thick. It is a slicey, flat grind all the way to the top. Just a thin, look at that tip. Thin, slicey, crazy blade. I am in love with this blade. It cuts like nobody's business. No, and not only does it cut well, I mean, there's no resistance, guys. It just glides through whatever you're cutting. It is wonderful. Compression lock, the weight is 3.3, which is perfect for me. And again, it's made in Taichung, Taiwan. Let's hear. We're going to hold it up since I can't talk. Taichung. There you go. Taichung, Taiwan. So I cannot talk, but it is a great knife. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Andrew, thanks so much for sending this one along. You know I love my Spydercos, and that one is really, really good. I'm going to have to add that one to my list. I know the 20 CV is not currently available, but they're going to have another exclusive. Wouldn't mind having a K390 or an LMAX one. That would be really cool. Hey, Spyderco. We shall see, guys, if they come out with anything else. And maybe I would have to look for some aftermarket scales that give me a little bit of traction. But other than that, this is a wonderful, wonderful knife, and I will hate to send it back to Andrew. Although, Andrew, I am so thankful. So, guys, give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this one. Do you have one? Do you like it? First time I've gotten to see one, and I am really impressed. So if you're subscribed to the channel, thank you so much for your support. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We are screaming up to 2,000 subscribers, and there will be a giveaway coming soon, or heck, by the time this posts, it may have already happened. I don't know. So why am I talking about it? I don't know. Guys, we've gone a little longer, and so I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching the review of this knife and for watching the KnivesFAST channel.